Welcome to Dashcam Diary of a Disgruntled Disabled Veteran. Woosah! Well, I just wasted 2.5 hours of my life driving up to Portland for no reason because messages didn't come through to say they need to cancel today's appointment. Effing lovely! I love it! I can't wait to get more of it! Thank you for wasting my time! I am feeling my feelings right now, and boy am I mad. I'm crying mad. I got tears coming down my eyeballs right now a little bit because I'm freaking mad. It's better than holding my feelings in about how mad I am. It's not good to hold any feelings in, mad, sad, happy, anything. But I'm being vocal about how mad I am because I'm mad. One thing I'm the most mad about is when things get canceled without telling me. I get disgruntled when things are canceled, period, honestly. I get mad. Not so mad at friends if they cancel things because I love my friends. I don't love the medical profession or their desk people half the time because I end up doing their job for them because they don't know what the F they're doing or their system doesn't know what the F they're doing and technology isn't perfect. And now there are people, honestly, people are not perfect. People should not strive to be perfect because nothing in this life is perfect. I understand this, but I can still be mad about things and I can still be frustrated and voice my opinion about what I think about something. I'm just disgruntled today. Like, I could have been doing my procrastinating at home instead of on the road, wasting my money and gas. I want to have control about how I control my gas money, not doctor appointments. I'm starting to choke up and get so mad. But I'm mad and sad that I have to be so mad. I'm sad that I'm mad. It's so conflicting. I'm so sad that I'm mad because I shouldn't have to be mad. I just want to reiterate, it is okay to be mad and to feel your feelings. I'll trade places with you, car. Thank you. I was actually very kind. And this kind of tone of voice, of course. I was kind. I said out loud, not underneath my breath. I said it out loud so others could hear me. Maybe even the desk person. And they apologized profusely a couple times. And they are making note in my record that it's best to reach me via phone call, not any other means, so we can prevent any problem in the future. Because he did say that they have had another issue with somebody else or something else, one other incident this morning. So I'm incident number 2. I don't know why I expect better from them. I don't know. It's because I really do like them. I kind of like them. I really despise technology and their system that they use because there's been other mishaps in the past. Not necessarily like this. I understand I'm a little overreacting about the situation, but I am just so frustrated right now. And it's okay. It's okay that I am. I am who I am. I accept who I am, and I accept that I am very sensitive and I get emotional, and I have a short fuse right now because I'm feeling overwhelmed due to my own problems as well. It's not just on them, and I did my best to not take it out on them, and I did not. Even though I did say it loud enough for them to hear and everybody to hear. I just wasted 1.5 hours time driving up here just to waste 2 hours drive back to not even have my appointment that I wasn't even ready for. So I really need to change my attitude around, which I'm in the process of doing, in order to make myself feel better. I'm venting about it, and I am rewiring my brain, as you are seeing witness and bearing witness to. I am changing and rewiring my brain right now. I am working it out. I'm explaining to myself and to you how I am doing such a thing. As you look at my tears, as you see how frustrated I am, you can see the demeanor starting to change little by little. This is what it looks like to rewire your brain and to experience things. I am talking through it. I'm talking through my feelings, so yet I can understand my feelings. And that's where I think a lot of people go wrong. They don't learn what those feelings mean and what they are doing to you. And if you hold those feelings in without talking about them, whether it's to yourself to make yourself feel better, you need to learn how to process your emotions. I am learning how to do that myself, as you witness. But it is not entirely their fault. I am going to view this as a blessing in disguise, because now I am allowing myself more time to get the required blood work that I wanted to get done from my doctor. I talked about it in my video. I'm about to post both of these, because the other one's 38 minutes long. Yeah, I have a 38-minute long video to post from earlier on the drive up to Portland. I spent my whole time driving, talking to you all on my YouTube channel. Even though I'm not posting it right away, I am going to be posting it when I get home, where I have better Wi-Fi and I'm not using all my data and trying to upload one video, because it's very long and extensive. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. I'm already at 7 minutes, I know. And I have a lot of editing and hashtags and description to write in the other video, because I want to try and up my game a little bit, my YouTube game and skills, organizing. And I'm going to try and get in within my description, whatever I was trying to say, a combination of the two. The description, I'm going to try and start doing some timestamps about topics, so people can just kind of skip through whatever they want to look at on my videos that I talk about. With my longer form content, I really do want to start putting timestamps about what topics I cover in what sections of my videos, especially the long ones. Anything around 10 minutes or under is going to be too hard to do, because I am all over the place with my squirrel ADHD. What? Bird? Not squirrel? Where? I love squirrels. That's one of my nicknames with some of my gaming friends. We're squirrel buddies, because we both got, well, there's 3 of us. Well, actually all 4 of us got ADHD. I like are on some kind of spectrum of sorts or other. But me and this, my gaming girl gal, she refers to me as Squirrel Buddy, and I'm her Squirrel Buddy, so we're Squirrel Buddy to each other. That's her nickname, Squirrel Buddy. And I used to go by Squirrel Chick back in high school, because I had short hair. I've always had kind of big cheeks that you can just squeeze and go, ee. That's my connective tissue disease, my connective tissue issues. As part of my EDS, I have very stretchy skin, and hypermobile skin, and transparent skin, and easily bruised skin, and skin that doesn't heal correctly. Because it's primarily a collagen connective tissue disease, but it doesn't affect just the collagen, although that's one of the primary signs, not symptoms, it's a sign of having Ehlers-Danlos or hypermobility spectrum disorder, which are basically the same thing, just different criteria in diagnosing clinically. It's harder to get the EDS diagnosis than it is hypermobility spectrum disorder, but they should be really treated the same, because all the same issues and medical concerns and the comorbidities pop up within the same community of hypermobility spectrum disorder. HSD and EDS are basically the same thing. And a lot of fibromyalgia people get diagnosed with fibromyalgia instead of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS. But I believe a lot of the fibromyalgia people are actually Ehlers-Danlos too, or hypermobility spectrum disorder. appointment. I had signed up through somewhere, and it was a toll-free number that called me. I'm like, oh, it could be any one of the companies trying to get a hold of me, either for collection services or for medication or whatever. I have a lot of different agencies trying to call me off and on, and I just don't answer. I'd rather them go to voicemail, and then I can decide whether to answer it or not at that time. Which I wasn't going to answer because I was going into my appointment that wasn't there. My grief and my frustration is now sarcasm. So I'm going through my grieving process and frustration process. I'm ranging through my emotions right now. From anger, I just wanting to lash out at people, but really restraining myself to saying something out loud, not under my breath, but under my breath. My breath is very loud though, so my under the breath was really loud, almost normal sounding, but frustrated. I just wasted my time. I'm starting to laugh about it now. I find humor and sarcasm as a coping mechanism to feeling my feelings after I get frustrated, angry, cry. So anger, sadness, anger, frustration, sadness, sarcasm, laughing. That's how I change my rewire my brain. It's all about perception. And whatever I have to tell myself to feel better, just keep repeating to myself, it wasn't their fault. They did it on their end. They did what they were supposed to do in the situation that this came up. But it sounds like they need to call their IT guy again. And that's fine. They should do that. It's unreasonable for me to be as angry. It's not unreasonable for me to be angry, but it's unreasonably for how I lash out at others. I would rather than be uncomfortable just like I'm uncomfortable. That's not the right way to go about things, though. Seriously, I did my best, and I did apologize to him. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult. And he's like, no, I'm sorry, we'll call the IT. We'll put note in your record that it's best to call you. Thank you. I told them thank you a few times. I was as polite as I could be in the mood that I was at that moment. I'll be a lot better once I get home and I start venting about it to other people, so I can tell everybody about it, and then I'll feel better once I get it off my chest. But still, stupid. They need to get their crap together, because all they're getting right now, I'm going back to my frustration in a little bit, because all they're getting right now on Google reviews and reviews online, they're getting a lot of bad reviews, and I totally get it. And I want to jump on that bandwagon too. I'm giving them chances to redeem themselves though before I decide to do any kind of rash thinking or being victim and this and that. I really want to change my perspective and be like, look, I'm going to give them a chance because it really wasn't their fault. He did say he tried to reach out, but I wanted to let them know on my end, this is what happened on my end. I heard nothing. On Saturday, I got a text message saying, make sure to confirm your appointment, and then it says, thank you. It redirected me to another site once I confirmed it, and it said, okay, you're confirmed, thank you. So they have some kinks to work out, but it makes me so frustrated because I've already dealt with this with the VA and them changing their medical system, and changes are hard. Okay, I just want to reiterate, change is hard, and computer technology is not perfect. It takes time and patience for the employees to learn their system, get it working properly, reporting the problems to their IT. As a civilian, I just don't have as much patience anymore as I did in the military. I had the most extreme patience in the world in the military. I had to. I mean, there wasn't really any other option. That I wasn't really allowed to feel my feelings in the military. This is why I feel like military personnel are kind of behind you're growing your brain up until 25. And, you know, if you didn't have the best of upbringing, I mean, not to say that my upbringing was bad, but mine was typical boomer upbringers. And so I'm definitely Gen X, but I'm at the very last year of Gen X. But I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to like just reiterate to myself and out loud, it wasn't the dude's fault. I'm glad I didn't take it out on him, even though I was a little bit just loud. I was loud frustrated. I may not take it completely out on others, but I am a little rude by being loud about it. I admit, I agree. But it's okay to be mad. It's okay to feel your feelings. It is the biggest part of mental health that people should start rewiring. It's okay to feel your feelings. I was taught in the military not to have any feelings. I was taught growing up that my feelings are just too obnoxious, and I'm too sensitive. But I didn't have the extra sensitive compassion, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but nature versus nurture kind of stuff, like child development, psychology, sociology, you know, just the inner mental health journey. I needed extra when I was younger, and I didn't get the extra that I needed. I got extra in the ways of medicine, because for all my sickness that I grew up with, I was sick all the time. I grew up on antibiotics. I'm an antibiotic baby. I had constant ear infections, tubes in my ears 3 times. I had speech delays, hearing delays, speech delays. I had to do speech therapy for years. I have learning disabilities that weren't really diagnosed until I was an adult. I have ADHD. I'm on the spectrum. I just know I'm on the spectrum. It's a common comorbidity in EDS. And there's a history of it, even though it's not documented or clinically diagnosed in my family, except for my nephew. There's more of us on the spectrum. But whether they want to deal with that or accept that in themselves, that's their problem, not mine. I accept it. I know where it came from. It doesn't come out of nowhere. There's definitely signs. But my parents are boomers, and they don't believe in a lot of that stuff. And a lot of people just fear the unknown, and they aren't really willing to like learn all of it, or accept all of it. I don't know. I'm in particular thinking about my mom. She just doesn't want to accept that there's any problem in her side of the family. They're perfect in her mind. And I'm not allowed to say that they're not perfect. You know, if I mention that I think that they have some kind of or signs or symptoms that look like something that I've got, my mom's just in complete denial. But it's also because she fears the unknown, and she fears her own decline. But I'm also fearing it for her too, because she's got some problems popping up, and I'm gonna be sad. I don't want to lose my mama. It's gonna happen one day, but I just don't want it to be anytime soon. And I'm kind of scared about it too. I just can't think about it yet. I'm a little emotional today, but yeah. accept people for who they are. I just don't go out of my way for certain people. But I would if they asked me to. But a lot of people don't ask for help or aren't willing to ask for help. And I'm just out here begging all of you people, if you have something going on, please ask for help. Nothing's worse than not being able to say goodbye to those that we love because they can't handle something. It's just weighing heavily on my mind this morning, like I said in my other video. Life is precious. Life is a gift. Never give up. I'm fighting over here. I'm going to live till I'm over 100, alright? So, I just hope that I can watch all of you make it to your, whatever age you're trying to reach it to. My goals are live to 100. So next time any kind of doctor or mental health specialist asks me any kind of goals or goal setting or whatever, you know, I've actually been kind of inspired lately to do a vision board. I've never done a vision board before. I don't know what all it involves, but I kind of get the gist of it. I'm just going to start doing something about like living till 100. I'm going to live till I'm 100. That is my goal. No matter how diseased and messed up I get, I'm going to live till I'm 100. I'm going to put that in my will too. Please resuscitate every single time until I'm 100. or freeze me and then unfreeze me at 100. I don't know. I know it doesn't work like that yet, but hey, you know, science might get better. Don't know. I have high hopes. So anyway, yeah, it's been a day. I'm driving home. My waste of a time drive. But I guess at least I'm getting this off my chest. I am feeling a little bit better. I'm not as angry. I'm feeling my feelings. Here I am twice today, like getting teary into videos. for same and similar but different reasons. And like I said, I'll be doing a trigger warning on the other video. I don't know if I should put one on here. Maybe I'll do a timestamp trigger warning around 20 minutes or something. This is getting to be a long one, so I better get going here. I know I can talk for long amounts of time. Thank you all for being here for me and supporting me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. You know, I don't even care if you like my videos. I would love comments, honestly. I would love more feedback and comments. Whatever they shall be. Good, bad, or indifferent. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing more comments here. You know, I just want to know that I'm relatable in some way. I feel like I am because I have quite a few returning users, but a lot of you aren't subscribed, so hopefully I can keep your guys' interest long enough to be able to watch these videos. I love you all. Have a great day. Have a good week. Feel your feelings. Advocate for yourself. Self-care matters. Self-care is important. Love yourself. Love others. Sharing is caring.